Janelle's Desk. Today I am super excited because we're going to be going through my 2022 planner lineup. So I'm so excited because it took me a bit to decide exactly what I wanted to use. I purchased a lot of planners for 2022 in hopes that I would eventually decide on what I consider to be planner piece. And again, this is my preliminary lineup, and you never know, things may definitely change next year. But after careful thought, this is what I've decided to do for the year. And I've eliminated some planners that I've used this year, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then I've had some surprising new additions that I didn't think that I actually wanted or needed. So I do have a bit of a disclaimer. This planner lineup does not include anything that is book related. I like to keep that very separate. And if I was to add all of my book planners to this, we would be here all day. So I do want to make a separate video for that. But what I'm going to show you is going to be more of an everyday type thing or a memory type thing. These are ones that I'm going to be picking up either every day or once a week or maybe even once a month. It just depends. So without further ado, let's get started. So my first planner that I want to show you is going to be a daily planner. So this is very new to me. I decided to use this right when the Happy Planner fall release came out because I was so obsessed with that Papillon collection. And so I decided to move to a daily type planner. This is one that I'm going to be keeping on my desk. It is not one that's going to be traveling or anything, but I thought it would be really fun to do a daily planner and then merge it with something decorative. So that was my thinking on that. When I use minimal planners, it's all just functional. There's no decoration. Every now and then I may add a few stickers to it, but ideally I want to always merge the two, and I think this is a very happy medium to doing this. The cover that you see is from the Happy Planner. I'm totally obsessed with this cover. I love the detail that's on it here. It is beautiful. The disc that you see came with the original planner, and I believe that this is new. I don't think the Happy Planner has ever did copper disc before, and so they are metal because I am obsessed with metal. It is just totally stunning. I have not touched this or done anything to it because I am going to be doing a separate video on this, so be on the lookout for that one. But I will give you a sneak peek that it is very undated. It has little details of butterflies, which that is what I am obsessed with. And I also love the decoration that is on the spine. So again, this is a daily planner, and this is how the daily pages look. Very neutral per se, just has little touches of butterflies. But I'm really excited to merge the two, give some decoration with some functionality, and I think it's going to be great in my lineup for 2022. My next planner that you will see is, again, the Happy Planner. I was very surprised that a lot of my lineup is the Happy Planner. I used to use the Happy Planner a long time ago, and then, you know, they're getting better and better every year. And I love the fact that they're kind of moving away from the whole, I call it bubble gum, when you have these bright, vibrant colors, and they're moving toward more neutral tones, and then more of planners that are just clean slates where you can kind of do what you want to do with it. So I'm going to show you this planner because this one is carried over into 2022. I officially don't end this one until February, but I do have another gardening planner that I'm going to be using for 2022, and that video will come up in January. So I'm so excited. I've actually already purchased the one that I'm going to use, but I wanted to show you this one first because it is carrying over into 2022, meaning that I am going to be using it. So this is my gardening planner. I use this specifically for gardening reasons. I am going to be doing a slight flip through of this in a coming video, but I did want to show you just a few things in it. I use this for how I keep track of what I need to do in all three gardens that I have. any fertilizer, any plant food, any new plants that come in. I also do a lot of like educating myself on what type of plants that I have, when's a good time to plant them, different things like that. So I have really enjoyed it. I have used this starting in March this year. It's my first actual plant or planter or gardening planner, and so I have truly loved it. And so originally I was going to have another planner that I was going to use that came out in a Be Happy box, but then this newest one that I showed you just came out in the winter release, and it is very similar to this one. I love the whole like vegetable and vines and leaves. I love that aesthetic. And this newest planner that when I make that transition after February, it gives me that same effect. So I will continue my garden planner for 2022. I'm so excited. This one has brought me so much joy. And so let me introduce to you what I will be using in February. I have not even cracked it open. I'm not going to even show you the guts because, to be honest with you, I haven't even looked at the guts. I will do a whole dedicated video on this. I'm going to be changing the rings out on this one because I prefer metal disc. So I am really excited to make the transition from this one here to this one. So yes, the Happy Planner Gardening Planner is in my 2022 lineup. My next planner that I have is going to be my Faith Planner, and so I do have a dedicated video on me setting this up, so definitely check my videos. It's going to be one of the newest videos that I've had for the month of December. And so with this one, I changed out the rings to gold metal rings. I've added the beautiful strap, which I talk about all of this in my setup video, but I have fell in love with this whole Faith line. Like, it is amazing. It is beautiful. I love the marble. I love everything about it. So this one shows you the soap method. And so this is something that I used to use a couple of years ago, where it breaks it down into scriptures and keywords, observation and application, and how you apply it to your life. I will be starting this one next Monday, which I'm so excited about. And so before, I used the Faith Planner that they had before, but it was mostly just, documenting my feelings and not specifically following a certain reading plan. So with this one, it allows me to have my very own study, which I truly appreciate. And so this is what I'm most excited about regarding my 2022 lineup, is the Faith collection. I also have a couple of other Faith planners that I've purchased. I've purchased a mini and a couple of other ones. I don't want to yet introduce that because I'm still up in the air about whether I want to officially use this for 2022, and so that's why it's not in this lineup as of yet. But if things change, I will definitely bring you up to date on if I plan on introducing that more in 2022. So this is going to be my everyday Faith planner for 2022. My next one is one that I've been using since July, and I've been in this particular planner for 2 years now, and it's going to be the Erin Condren Spiral Bound. And I use this mainly, originally it was for memory keeping, and then I just wasn't keeping any memories, to be honest with you. And I really debated on whether going back and forth if I wanted to continue this in the new year, but I ultimately decided to, because this is where my creativity shines. Most of the spreads that you see on Instagram really come from this planner. I'm not using it functionally. I'm not using it for memory keeping. I'm just using it to decorate. And this is what makes me happy. Putting stickers, being creative, using certain elements. And so for that reason, I decided to carry it over into 2022. We'll show you just a bit. I'll show you December since we're already in December. This one hasn't come up yet. I have to take pictures of that, but I just really enjoy decorating. As you can see, this you may have seen on my Instagram page. There's no writing, there's nothing, but I love using washi, and I love seeing pretty things on paper, and this is what this planner does for me. So it's not a priority. Of course, my functional things and everything else is priority, but when I sit down and I want to play with my stickers, this is what I do. I believe that this is probably one of my favorites. Look at that foiling on this. It is just absolutely stunning. And this one is for this week, for Christmas week. This is from the Coffee Planner Mom. It's just that traditional Christmas colors. I just love it so much. But yes, I have really, really enjoyed this planner so much. This is one from my from fall, but I'm going to be doing a flip through not until June. That's usually when I do it, because this one runs from July to June. So be looking forward to a flip through sometime in the summer. And lastly, my next planner is my functional planner. This is the only one out of my whole lineup that has really given me planner peace. It is what I'm going to be using every single day. I have discontinued my HP Mini, discontinued my A5 to replace it with this baby, and I simply love it. So this is my half letter, which you've probably seen this set up on my channel. It has a Jane's Agenda cover with her 2-inch disc, and in the inside it has all the guts and everything are from the Collected Planner. So this has, like I said, given me planner peace. I'm able to put everything that I need in this planner. It's chunky enough. I'm not worried about it bending or any of that. I feel comfortable with carrying it in my work bag. It gives me all the things. And so I'm so happy with what I've decided to do. I am officially at planner peace with my functional planner, and I am totally okay with not having an on-the-go. Usually my A5 would just sit here at my desk. I would transfer everything to my on-the-go. If I was to think of something during the day, I would put it on my on-the-go and then transfer it back to my A5. And so now I don't have to do that. I can just carry around this one planner, which makes me so happy. And yeah, so if you want to see a full in-depth on how I set this one up, definitely check my videos. I will have that link below. And some of the ones that I featured here today, I still have setup videos that I need to do. So if you're not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because more setup videos are to come in the rest of the month of December and for January. So thank you so much for joining me here at Danielle's Desk. If you enjoyed seeing my 2022 planner setup, give the video a thumbs up. If you would like to see more content from me, consider subscribing, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.